Hi everyone, so today we're gonna do some masa. So if you want to see the process of how we do it here, let's go and check it out.
El juguito. Si hubiera tiran juguito.
Nachaga king gitu ko to wala sok so ni yong den chok.
Hi everyone. So today's a Saturday. It's currently like, what time is it? Let me see. 7:16 a.m. I signed up for this volunteer thing so I could look how good on my resume and stuff. And it starts at 7:30 a.m. for those who are gonna volunteer. So I'm proud of myself because I wake up early to be here. I had to take 2 buses to get here. I'm currently at Cal City LA. This is where I'm getting my master's degree. And so, yeah, I think it's pretty good, I think. I mean, quite quiet, really. I feel like everyone knows more than I do, but at the same time, everyone's struggling, so they have a really cool poker face and they're not showing it. But yeah, if you're in a master's degree, just keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah, don't feel bad about yourself. And yeah, so I think the conference is like somewhere over here, but we're meeting on the other side, so I have to go to the restroom. And yeah, the restrooms are closed because it's too early. That's why they're closed. The struggles. But I think I might say I'm sure there's other restrooms out there. I just don't want to go as far because in 10 minutes I have to be there to meet with other volunteers. Okay. All the lunches. So we got like turkey, ham, and caprese. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Getting ready to eat.
We know that there are civilizations developing here, but Oaxaca's always been a kind of apart from Mesoamerica at the same time. What are its relationships to the Maya or the Aztec, for example? So as a result, Oaxaca, even in the educational system today, still has an issue because the textbooks, the online resources tend to emphasize this kind of classic Maya or post-classic Aztec. So the question comes out then, so what are we, Aztecs or Mayas? And this is actually echoed across all of these different regions where we have the majority of the preservation of indigenous populations even today. There's also an opposing point of view, which is actually held by the general public. Whenever I go to one of my wife's openings, a gallery opening or something, I meet many artists, people who have just sort of a generalized background on any of this world, and they ask me what I'm doing, and I say, well, I'm trying to show that that actually there's a very different origin and history behind all of these different cultures. This audience, the Children of Quetzalcoatl Confederacy, is formulated by intermarriages. He was a direct descendant of Lord Eightyear, and his family, his ancestors, are all portrayed in Codex Nuttall, preserved in the British Museum. This is the Zapotec Royal House of Zaachila, who, much like the royal family in England, are actually buried in Westminster Abbey. They are buried at Mitla as the highest ranking royal family. And under Don Juan Cortez's or Kosiobi's grandfather, the shift was made from Zaachila, actually, and Mitla to Tehuantepec to reestablish themselves on the coast, to take advantage of this lucrative trade that was extending between Ecuador all the way up to Arizona and California.
Look at all the books. Look, I found the Zapotec's book. I don't know if I can get it for free though, but I want to see if I can get it for free. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I found like the Zapotec book. But yeah, because I wanted to see like if I could find like anything like about food and stuff like that. But yeah.
I like the green one. I do too.
Kugler has almost nothing to say about West Mexico except his book is organized by geography, and this is very similar to Toscano, very similar to Pichuan. This book doesn't come out of nowhere. It has a strong Mexican precedent. And Mike's book has some interesting things to say about West Mexico, and they are repeated verbatim in his 1977 second edition. I'll read it to you. I don't like reading PowerPoint, but I will read this. It would be stretching a term unduly to call the various cultures of Western Mexico, which we think belong to the civilized, or in any respect the equal of other great classic cultures which we have examined. That's what he says in 62, 77, and then in 84 he has changed his tune. Thought held that the shaft tomb sculpture was no more than a kind of genre art.
I'm just waiting for the bus now. That was a long day. I should have gotten paid. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was a really good experience volunteering at a university, especially like in a symposium full of like professors and stuff. Oh, full of professors, you know, and a couple of students. But you know, all of them were like professors that were worked for like their entire lives at a university for like 20 plus years. And oh, I gotta go.